So Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks got his super easy A. Let's go ahead and jump straight into looking at what it is looking like. Now, he gets 150% attack and defense basically at the start of turn. He also gets 200% attack and 100% defense performing a super attack. I absolutely love that this guy's getting defense on super because, of course, he doesn't get a defensive buff in either of his super attack effects, of course, because this is one of those units from back then where if you got a specific amount of ki, he did a little different, like, super attack like animation, as well as had a different super attack effect. Like, for example, if you got 9 through 10 ki, he did the super ghost kamikaze attack, and he got 30% attack for one turn. Same thing for his, his 12 ki, pretty much the exact same thing, except he greatly lowered defense for his 12 ki, and on his 11 ki exactly, he gained 100% attack for one turn. But yeah, back on over to his card, he gives super class allies 33% defense, and extreme class allies 33% attack for 3 turns from first appearance. So I do like the support. He also gets 100% attack and defense when ki is 11 or less. And he gets 50% attack and defense up to 150% attack and defense with each super attack performed. Okay. He also gets a 50% chance to crit, as well as a 50% damage reduction for the turn when 11 ki and all allies attacking the same turn obtain ki orbs. Wait. So, we're going to come back to that part of his passive. He also gets a 50% chance to dodge, as well as an additional 33% chance to dodge when performing a super attack when ki is 12. So, if he gets 12 ki, what's that? Is that a 83% chance to dodge? Because, of course, 50, and of course you have the 33%. Yeah, that's a 83% chance to dodge, I'm pretty sure. So he can get a 83% chance to dodge if he gets his 12 ki. And if he gets his 11 ki, he gets a 50% chance to crit, as well as 50% damage reduction. But it's for the turn when ki is 11 and all allies attacking the same turn obtain ki orbs. Interesting. So this guy is rewarded for getting 11 ki, as well as getting, of course, your regular old 12 ki super attack. I really like this design. I can't hate on it because off of teams where you're not going to be getting his big ki links like Fuse Fighter and Over in a Flash, because let's be real, you're 9 times out of 10 you run this guy with other fusion characters. If you do specifically, because of course he's an Over in a Flash Fuse Fighter character, you run him with these other fusion characters, this guy is not touching 11 ki, like ever. You almost are never getting this part of his passive if you're running him right next to fusion characters. But if you aren't, I like this design. I really like this design. This is good. Yeah, this is good. And he also just has to do 3 supers to get his 150% attack and defense. Okay. Yeah, he is really rewarded for being at 11 ki, or less, of course. If he's at 11 ki, like on the dot, he gets 100% attack and defense here. And he also gets that damage reduction and crit chance right over here. Yeah, this guy he's pretty damn good. And not to mention, he already hit hard in his regular easy A. Like, what do I say? What do I call this? His pre-super easy A? I might just call it that. And his pre-super easy A, when he first came out, he hit pretty goddamn hard. And I will be on the front line saying this, I absolutely hated his easy A when it first came out. I hated it. Like, when I was first seeing the showcase, I just absolutely despised his easy A when it first came out. But looking at his super easy A, yo, he's good. He's good. And yeah, he's a support type unit. He does get an attack and defensive buff on super attack in his passive, of course, because they don't change anything for the super attack effects and elitist, as you guys know. He's rewarded for being at 11 key, like right here, boom, and right here, boom. And he's also rewarded for getting, of course, your regular, like 12 key super attack. He's good. I don't have much more to say. Yeah. Gotenks, like, if you take a look at his kit from afar, he's a support type unit. He has two separate defensive abilities to fall back on, provided you get the specific amount of key. Like 11 key, he gets 50% damage reduction. And 12 key, he can get up to a 83% chance to dodge. That does say additional chance to dodge. Yeah, he's good. This guy is good. And he's going to be hitting pretty damn hard. I'm just gonna say it outright. I mean 18k. Oops, it put me Facebook for some reason. But he's gonna be hitting pretty damn hard. Yo, Gotenks is good. What 200% leader skills is this guy on? I gotta see now. But no, let's go over to this website. Yeah, this website. Let's go over here. Yeah, man. Okay, Gotenks. And I used to absolutely just bash this Gotenks. I hated this Gotenks EZA. It's just one of these I despise. It's like, okay, this is like rich coming from an offensive guy, but I was like, okay, he just hits hard. I think I was like was I always an offensive guy? Ever since like of course 2019 when he first got his EZA. I don't know. I probably was. I don't even back then. What was I back then? Was I an offense, defensive guy? I probably was a little bit of both. But yeah, let's go and take a look at his 200% leader skills he's on. And we're gonna go ahead and close out the video. Gotenks is very good. You guys get the gist. So on Topos, Gokus, yeah, it's like, for example, this guy has over in the flash. You also have over in the flash. Pretty certain you do, because he's Majin Vegeta. But why would you ever run him on this team? I mean, you do. Would you want to run him on here? Double in Majin Vegeta. I don't know. You're on his 200% of skill. It's like Topo, Goku's. Okay, I think that's really about it. And of course, Tech Trunks, but we don't talk about Tech Trunks. I appreciate you guys for watching. You guys are the best. He's very good. There's nothing more to me to say here. I'll catch you guys next video. I love you all. Discord server is down below in the description, as well as hope you guys had an amazing day, because I did. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Peace.